Welcome back. It's a chance to help Cancer Pathways Midwest make bids bigger than cancer.
That's right. Joining us this morning to discuss their holiday dessert auction, Executive Director Krista Wilson. Krista, thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. So before we get into what Cancer Pathways is, the holiday dessert auction, this came with a change of plans.
A big change of
plans.
Yeah, a big change of plans.
So tell us kind of, we had reported last month the incident at Bally's with the car, but that was where the original fundraiser, one of your biggest of the year, was supposed to be held.
Correct. So our ugly Christmas sweater party, it was one of our funnest, most fun fundraisers, and it was down at Bally's, and we did the dessert auction, we did games and music and dinner. We awarded prizes for the most festive attire. So just a totally different feel than having to go to an auction online. At the Ugly Christmas Sweater Party, teams could come together as tables and bid on these cakes, which raised thousands of dollars per cake. So it is going to cause a little bit of a challenge for us, and it's just a different feel. And after COVID, we just wanted to stay live in person.
And I would imagine that, when you have an event like this, you got to have a gimmick. You got to have a reason that people be excited to come to the event, in addition to, the auctioned items and the fundraising itself. But it doesn't have that atmosphere now when you have people competing against other tables trying to bid on these. It increases the bid on these items, and of course, ultimately that in turn helps out the organization. But,
exactly.
Now you have that challenge of trying to, I guess, entice people to be just as excited about the event, even though it's not the same venue.
Exactly. And they're not with their family and friends at the table. They're not in this party atmosphere. And Bobby and Liberty emceed our event. So it was always super fun and funny, and they really engage people.
They are from 105.3. Let's give them a proper
shout out.
promotion.
But you know what, though? We are here. You guys are bouncing back. So that is what we have you on today to talk about, the Holiday Dessert Auction, which is one of those events. Tell us what that is, because now it's going to be online, and we want people to still be as excited, still donate to what a great cause you guys do. So tell us a little bit about this online cake auction.
So the auction opens tomorrow online. You can go to our website, and it will stay open until next Thursday, the 12th. And then on December 13th, that following day, on Friday, you can either pick up your cake or we can have it delivered to you. So best case scenario is you grab a team together with your family, friends, or your coworkers, bid on these cakes, and if you don't want a cake, you can always just donate. It is end of the year. And yeah, help us out. They're all done by local bakers and baking enthusiasts.
I was looking at
I wrote a list for us here on some of the
one that caught my attention. I imagine these are decadent desserts.
Oh, absolutely.
And we can see the
we have some of the
over the top. But baklava tower?
Yes.
That's a very pricey dessert, the baklava.
Well, if you've ever had Acropolis baklava, it's worth every penny.
You guys had and just to name a few, because I was looking, I'm 9 months pregnant, so of course I'm looking at these
They all look great.
They all did look great. So we have a milk and cookies cake, a peanut butter cupcake, a bourbon ball cake, and a southern red velvet. But there's like probably a little over a dozen cakes and desserts on this list.
Yes, there are 20 desserts that you can bid on. We will have some smaller ones too, like if you just don't want to go in, you can't find a favorite with your family or friends, you can bid on just individual items as well.
And we do, before we get into what Cancer Pathways is, we do have the QR code on a full screen here. I also have it on our website as well. So if you go to WEBV.com, you can find that link to where the cakes are going to be auctioned off starting tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, and it'll run till Thursday. But let's talk about where this money goes towards. What is Cancer Pathways Midwest, and where is all this money that is raised helping?
Yeah, most importantly, we are a cancer support community. We're the only one for over 100 miles of here. So what does that mean? It means we provide a community of support, education, resources, and help those in our community who are impacted by cancer. We help them to navigate those invisible impacts of cancer. So while we do have counselors on site, licensed mental health counselors, and we do have support groups, it's so much more than that. We help them navigate the nutritional issues that comes with treatment. We help them navigate just the isolation and the anger and all those things. Will the cancer come back? Can I afford this? And it's for anyone impacted by cancer, a person diagnosed, friend or family member, caregiver, or even someone who's grieving the loss of a loved one. And it's all free.
And I'm sure we've lost some people over the years that have been involved in this. Do you still see the same supportive group of family members that may have lost a loved one? Do they still return and support the organization beyond that?
Absolutely. We have a lot of people who want to just give back, and they want to keep supporting in memory of their loved ones. So, yeah, it's super important. We're all impacted by cancer, so it's important that we give back to the community, and we're 100% locally funded. So we really rely on our community to keep our doors open. We've been in the community for 10 years, and that's all because of support from our local individuals and corporations.
Well,
and
maybe
grants.
this is the first time someone heard about it and they had a terrible diagnosis in the past 6 months. How would they get a hold of you?
They can just walk through the door. We also work with the local hospitals. They can be referred. They can call the office, or we also have a web inquiry that they can get online, get on our website, and just reach out.
And where are you guys located at?
We are located at 5740 Vogel Road, so right by China Bistro and Lib's Chocolate. So they can stop there for lunch, walk through the blue door, and then hit up Lib's for some chocolate.
Sure, Lib's is
it's
getting
the
plenty
perfect
of foot
day.
traffic this time
Wonderful.
of year.
Krista, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
And again, we have that information on our website. We want to get these cakes sold, help you guys out with your cause this year as well.
Thank you guys so much.
Absolutely, absolutely. Griffin Glasscock, she is here tracking a very, very cold day on this Thursday, December 5th. Good morning.